Cece's.
Hey, good morning. It's Cece Summerfield here with Joe DeMars, my favorite home inspector, and he's going to talk to us today about the importance of having GFI safety for your Christmas season and your Christmas lights you're putting up. Joe, what do you got for us?
Good morning. When you start to think about decorating your home, especially on the exterior, you always want to make sure that you're plugging into a device called the ground fault circuit interrupter. It's the device you typically see in a bathroom or a kitchen. It's usually all white or red and black, and it's a test reset button. And you want to make sure that you plug into that, so if there's any malfunction of the wiring or the products that you put up, especially the stuff that you put up like characters and things like that, it's really important that you have a GFI. So if there's any problems, it would trip off, and then you can check out the problems.
Okay, so what would happen if you didn't have a ground, or a, what was it called again?
Ground fault circuit interrupter. Or a GFI as we call it.
GFCI, GFI.
Yeah, either one of those.
Either term is used quite often, I find in the reports that I get from Joe here. So what would happen if you didn't have your stuff plugged into one of those?
Well, one thing that could happen is it could trip the main breaker, which controls other things and turns off the power. Mm-hmm. The other thing that could happen is, worst case scenario, that the electrical cord or the devices you have plugged in, especially outside, could catch on fire or melt and create a fire. So.
Oh, so it's a fire hazard. Good to know. Okay.
Well, that's the reason why we put them on bathrooms and kitchens, in case you're like blow drying your hair like you do, or curling iron. At the end of them, you have a little box, and a lot of people don't know it, but that's a federal law. Those boxes are built-in GFIs.
Oh, on the
cords.
Yeah,
of the
got
blower
it.
And the curling iron. So.
Oh, interesting. I always thought it was like if it got knocked off into the tub, it would, not electrocute somebody if somebody was in it.
So back in the 60s, when GFIs first started coming out, they would show like, in cartoons, they would show like a wife next to a tub with a guy in the tub, and then if she wanted to get rid of him, she would just throw the electrical device into the tub. So,
that's awful. So Joe does Christmas lighting too, and so he's got quite extensive knowledge on lighting. And if your clients don't have GFI installed when you go do lighting, is that something that you take care of?
Yeah, we have what we call inline devices that allow you to plug into the outlet, and then you can plug the characters or the lights into this device. You can buy them at any of the hardware stores, and they're typically $20 or less.
Yeah, because I know that GFI, from working with you, GFIs are required in kitchens and baths mainly because they're within 6 feet of water, right?
Well, it used to be 6 feet. Now it's considered any electrical outlet that you can plug into in the kitchen or the bathrooms all have to be protected now.
Okay. So you're saying you could, for just specifically Christmas lights, if you don't have that GFI wherever you're plugging in, you can buy a device that will make it a GFI kind of outlet?
Right. The device that you're plugging into becomes a GFI.
Oh, gotcha.
And it'll trip not the circuit, but it'll trip the device that you're plugging into.
Okay. Well, cool.
Especially in older neighborhoods, there's not a lot of GFIs on the outside of a house.
Right. Yeah. I've encountered that.
Right.
Sure.
Well, the biggest issue that we get at Christmas time is, why is Jimmy's house next door still lit and mine's not lit?
Oh.
And so we tell people, and that typically comes up when it rains.
Yeah.
So we tell people, well, they're probably not connected to a GFI.
Got it.
If you want to take the chance of plugging into an outlet with no GFI, then you take the chance of
setting your home on fire.
Well,
for what?
just make sure you have homeowner's insurance. Fire deductible.
I think that's a whole other topic, but great. Well, is there anything else you want to remind us of during this holiday season about for safety?
No,
that's the big one? Okay.
That's the biggest one.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for being here with me today, and thank you guys for watching us live, and stay tuned for next Friday. I'll be with Andy Wilt, my lender. He'll be talking to us about the market and how things are going in the lending world. All right. Have a great day.